Before Richard speaks briefly, an opening statement, we want to honor you for your lifelong service for the cause of Tibet and the Tibetan people. Your contribution has been immense, not only as an individual, but as a film star. You have a large following all around the world, and your commitment to the Tibetan cause has also made you to take up the role of the president of the International Campaign for Tibet, under which you have undertaken a lot of initiatives, not only at the Hill, but also at many other platforms. So I won't go into details of what you did for us so far, because we will be having this discussion, and I'm sure, just like me, all the civil servants here would also like to know how you got involved. So those things will follow. We will go a little more into details of what Richard La has done for us over the years. So without going more into the details of what you have already done for Tibet, we just want to honor you by offering you Thangka on the behalf of the Central Tibetan Administration and all the civil servants who are gathered here.
Thank you.
Shadant Vivek. Oh, didn't
okay. I think this is appropriate, by the way, to have a Thangka of the boss.
So I'll request now Richard La to make an opening statement, and then we'll have a discussion.
First of all, it's a great honor for me to be here. I never take this lightly. I'm very happy to be here with Phenpa La, who I've known a long time, in many different ways, in different incarnations, both of us actually. We were very delighted to have him in Washington, the Office of Tibet, for several years. And he has these extraordinary qualities of knowing his stuff. He knows what he's talking about. And he's also quite humble, which is really important in this kind of work. We don't have money on our side. We don't have normal exoteric Western power. What we have is truth. We have our hearts. We have our commitment. And as we interact in the world, that's really what touches people. Us just being deeply human, deeply understanding. We're good listeners. Phenpa has these qualities, and I've seen him in action now with very, very important people in the American administration, and he always handles himself so beautifully, and represents not only Tibetan government in exile, but the Tibetan culture, of one that is wise and it's humble, and it's deeply nonviolent, and understands that's the beauty of where you're all coming from. That genuine human quality, which touched me when I first met Tibetans. I remember, I'm going to be a little all over the place, but that's okay. I was just remembering being in Dharamsala. First time was 40 years ago, and most of you weren't even born yet. The first time I was here. I'm looking out here, I said, most everyone seems like they're under 25, maybe 30 years old, which is great, because your future of your culture is you guys right here.